This tip is about the structure of a good cold call. Now, you have to think about a cold call and a structure here. You can't just wing it, okay? I mean, I guess you can, but good luck. The structure, though, will give you some pieces that you can tweak and adjust and test so you can make little small improvements. And the structure we use is called the winning call equation. When it talks about, the first thing is your intro. So we talk about powerful introductions. How you introduce yourself matters. Literally how you say hello. And there's weak introductions and there's powerful introductions. So weak introductions are things like, hey, how you doing today? Is this a good time? I'm sorry to bother you. Those are all weak, right? More powerful ones are, hey, thanks for taking my call. Do you have a few moments? Or, hey, thanks for taking my call. Can I get 30 seconds to tell you why I'm calling before you hang up on me? Or, hi, this is John Barrows with JB Sales. Are you familiar with us? So you kind of have that because you're looking to, look, on that intro, that's important. Those first 5 seconds, that dictates where the rest of the conversation goes. And you have to think about it this way. You're not selling your solutions when you're prospecting, specifically cold calling. You're selling time. You're selling the next step. So that intro, that 5-second intro is selling an extra 30 seconds where you can talk about what you're, maybe give them a pitch or two. And in those 30 seconds, that's trying to sell an extra 2 minutes there where you can ask a few questions. And in those 2 minutes, you're trying to sell a discovery call, right? So the structure, intro, then 30 seconds, the reason for your call. What is that? All right. And you got to have a good reason. We've talked about this before. Introduce this phrase into your vocabulary in making phone calls. The reason for my call is, because if you cannot finish that sentence, you should not be making the phone call. And it better be something better than I want to sell you something. This gets rid of touching base and checking in, by the way. So now we got our intro, the reason for our call. Now our call to action. What do we want? Now, in a lot of ways, we can just ask for a meeting. So, hey, the reason for my call today is da-da-da-da. And I was just wondering, what's the best way to get 10 to 15 minutes on your calendar to have that conversation? That could be tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Great, done. Or we could say, and I was just wondering who on your team could I have that conversation with? So we could, call to action could be a referral. Oh, Jim. Why Jim? Well, he's our director of. Thank you very much. Or we could try to dive into the conversation and ask an interest question to get them talking. So for instance, hi, intro. Can I get 30 seconds to tell you why I'm calling before you hang up on me? Sure, who is this? What do you want? This is John Barrows with JB Sales, and the reason for my call today is we're working with other VPs of sales like you who are trying to keep their reps motivated and engaged, and they're actually leveraging our training to do it. Call to action. And I was just curious, what are some of the things you're doing right now to keep your reps motivated and engaged? So the goal there is to get them talking, right? So you can have those calls, different calls to action. So if you think about the intro, the reason for your call and your call to action, you can make adjustments and you can try different intros, different calls to action, different reasons to see how they resonate with your audience and how to make those improvements. All right. So understand the structure of a good call, not a script, a structure, so you can adjust and learn what works. Make it happen.